What's going on, everybody? Kentucky Catman here. It's 3:40. We've got all the lines set out. Get it. Got everything baited up, thrown out. See if we can do any good. See if we get anybody in here. One person stopped in. Irvin, what's going on? So far, you're the only one here. I'm at the Turtle Lake, but hopefully the fish will be hitting today. Maurice, what's going on? Jimmy? Got some cut shad and some live shiners that I've got one of the shiners out on the bobber. Dewey, Mark, what's going on, guys? It's 72 degrees. Got pretty good wind going right now. Our breeze blowing. But hopefully I can get on decent fish today. Uh-oh. Just got a hit on the bobber. Fish on. Look at that. That's the way I like to do this. Unless it's a turtle. Feels like a fish though. It might be a turtle. Look at that. How's that for live action today? There we go. Ain't been on what? 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Easy, boy, easy. There we go. Fish on. Like I said, I ain't been on but 2 minutes. He hit that live shiner out there on the bobber. Took her down. About, 5 pounds. All right, let's get him back in the water and see if we can't get some more. Good deal. That's the way to start out a live feed. All right, hold on, let me get this one baited back up, thrown out. Went over my other lines, hold on. All right. Whew, what a way to start a live feed. Chunky Cats. You just missed it, man. Ain't been on 2 minutes and 29 seconds and had a fish on. Stacy, how you? Hey, Irvin. What was that? It wasn't a turtle, was it? Maybe I found me a hole over there with him. That's fun. That's the way to start the day. Ain't been here 13 minutes. It wasn't on live stream. Wasn't even on live stream 3 minutes. I got scales up in my box, but I ain't breaking them out unless I think he's over 20 pounds or so. Scotty, you just missed it, buddy. I just got one. The ditch is starting to pick up a little bit. Hopefully here in the next day or so it'll be fishable, but you gotta go back to work then. I think something hitting out there on that bobber again. That's one thing about it. Turtles won't hit that fast. He grabbed it, took off with it. Now soft shells will, they'll grab it and take off pretty fast. They can go a lot faster than snapping turtles and stuff can. More streamlined. But it's like he didn't even know he was. Hola amigo, ¿qué pasó? But let's see if we can get another one here. If Walmart did that, I'd be telling them they're paying for it. The one I caught the channel cat on just now, Elstan, was a live shiner, about 2.5, 3 inches long. And on my tight lines, I've got cut shad on it. The shad are in this lake pretty good. Keeps biting like that, I'm gonna switch a couple other ones over to bobbers. I don't know though, it'd be a tangled mess is the way this wind's blowing. Yeah, I just caught one, Scotty, about 5 pounds. Hadn't even been online 3 minutes. Got everything set up and sit down and rest for a little bit. As soon as I started the live feed, I looked up and the bobber was laying flat on top of the water. So I knew he grabbed it and got up close to the edge. Or the top of the water anyway. I want this big, hey Vanessa kitty, I want that one right there to bend over with about a 20, 25 pound channel on it. I'd like to catch about a, uh-oh, look at that. Sat there and said something and something started hitting on it. We'll keep it here in case he bends it over. That might be a turtle because it's on bottom. Yeah. I believe we got some turtle on that one. I got another catfish. Oh, it was a bowfin. I seen him right at the edge. And come off. That's kind of rare there. Bowfin usually don't hit that easy. let me tell you, their mouth inside is hard as a rock, so unless you get it just right. It was a fish. Wasn't a catfish, but you need to go over Vanessa and fish for them. Do some videos, show off these guys on here how to do it. Mountain Way, I just had a bowfin on. Chrissy. Yeah, Scotty, I'm at the Turtle Lake, but knock on wood, I haven't hooked into any turtles yet. Been streaming for 11 minutes and 30 seconds and had 2 fish on, one in the bank and one got off at the bank. So I've seen somebody there. Glenn, what's going on, buddy? This keeps going like this, it's going to be a pretty good day. It looked like a pretty good sized bowfin too. You can tell it's a bowfin because of the rounded tail. No, Maurice, I haven't caught anything on it yet. But I just had a bowfin on it. He was swimming in with the bait, I guess. I'm waiting for it to bend over though. Muddy River catfishing. Flathead rod, blue cat rod. I don't know if y'all can see the size of that bobber over there right now. Right there. It's a huge bobber. That thing will hold up 4 ounces of weight. I only got 2 on it. It leans over. Jonathan, what's going on, buddy? I got a hit on this other flathead rod when I first got here. I haven't gotten any hits on it since. Let's throw it in and check it. Yeah, I got them fixed, Irvin. I just put those hose clamps on it. Works pretty good. Yeah, he cleaned me. I haven't got another hit off of it since. Here I don't have to worry about cracks, so I use the tail sections too. Let me see. I wish it was in the 40s here, Vanessa. That's my favorite time of year. 40s in the morning, at night, mid 60s during the day. It don't get no better than that. BA, I've cut one about 5 pounds, and I missed a bowfin probably about the same size. They're pretty aggressive, so I threw back out about the same area. So hopefully you'll go back after it. Windy. First one I caught on the bobber, but it keeps blowing it in, so I'm gonna have to recast it here in just a second. It's already on the bottom again. We're at 16. Good times outdoors. I watched your video today about the eagle flight. My daughter got picked for it, K-Bug. She'll be going up Saturday morning. She's excited. I sent her your video so she could watch it. One cast, what's going on? Waiting for this blue cat rod to bend over, touch the water. I need to get my net over here. Closer where I can get hold of it. It's a small one. But it'll help if I need to get something up. Squirrel Team Bass, I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, I've caught one 5-pound channel and got a bowfin right up to the bank, and he come off. Didn't have him hooked good. Their mouths are real hard, those teeth and everything. Which I really don't want to mess with him much anyway. I don't have any pliers on me. I'd have to go up and get them out of the box. Fish on. All right, fellas, I'm gonna have to go get the scale for this one. This may be close to a state record bowfin. Look at that sucker. He's huge. I ain't ever caught a bowfin that big. I told you he was out there. Yeah, he's a big one. Good times. But they're not hitting like bowfin usually do. He just barely had that bobber going down the lake with it. Bear with me for a second. pliers. Alright. That's probably the biggest bowfin I've ever caught. I may be off a little bit, but I'm gonna say you go at least 8 pounds. I think the record here is like 9, so we'll see. Alright. Get my grippers. Don't want this thing getting hold of my finger. That's for damn sure. Alright, we got the grippers on him now. Pick him up and show him to you first. Look at the size of this sucker. He's a freaking monster for bowfin. Don't that figure? My scales got wet in the tackle box, now it just reads 888. There it goes. For posterity, let me get this over here. Twelve pounds. Not a bad bowfin there. Woo! Not bad at all. Bait up, throw it out, be right back with y'all. thing I brought that net over here. Whew, that was fun. Let's see what kind of comments I missed when I was messing with him. Patriot, what's going on, brother? Yeah, for a bowfin, that's a big one. It was jumping around 12.2, 12.4, so we'll just call him 12 pounds with the grippers on it. Be done. I'm sorry about my thumb. Yeah, I'd have liked to got him on that blue cat rod. That would have been a heck of a fight. He was on there earlier. That's what I told you guys. If he's hungry, he'll be back and hit whatever. Now here in Kentucky, we call the bowfin, which is his technical name is bowfin, but we call them Grinnell cats. And it's not technically a catfish. It's listed in the ancient fish species. Usually catch them in creeks and stuff, and that's why they're so prevalent in here. All the fish in here come out of a creek when it floods up. It's a big retention basin. And I put the bobber and the shiners on there mainly to catch just about anything that's out here. Biggest bass I've ever caught in this lake is 8 pounds. Yeah, snakehead and the bowfin are about the same toothy critters. Need a cigarette or a smoke after that. Patriot James, you gonna be doing any fishing this weekend? Yeah, this one here, I caught it at about, what, the 17-minute mark. I'll have to post it on Facebook and show that one off, especially old Luke Hinges on Northwoods Angling. He said he's always wanted to catch a bowfin. You come to Owensboro and I'll put you on bowfins. Especially now that the water temperature's starting to cool off with all this rain. Fall's coming, they'll be feeding pretty hard up and through here. I guess I had water or something in my scale. Cheap little scale I got from wish.com, or the app. I think Kentucky's got a trophy program, kind of like the certificates and stuff that you get. If it's not a record fish, which it doesn't matter now because I threw it back, I should at least be able to get one of those certificate saying I caught a trophy-sized bowfin. See you fishing with bottles. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Now, if somebody's got homework, I've seen something about homework can wait. No, it can't. Go get your homework done and then come back and watch the replay. You got homework, that's the most important thing. I'm seeing some big turtles, but luckily I haven't had to fight with any yet. K&B, what's going on, brother? You missed it. I just caught a monster bowfin. I mean, an absolute monster. May even be close to state record. I don't know. I have to look it up and see. I'm thinking our state record is 9 or 10 pounds. This one was 12. 2 minutes into the feed, I caught a 5-pound channel cat. So I've been getting hits about every, what, 15 minutes. Bait and lure. What's going on? Wounded Warrior Tournament. Good luck, brother. James, I don't know. I don't have a boat myself, but with the weather cooling off, I don't really need the umbrella much anymore over here. Is it okay if I accept your challenge and put my flag in that umbrella holder? I want one of these tight lines to bend over, just touch the water. Could y'all see the weight on that bowfin when I showed it in the camera? Anybody? Petey, what's going on, brother? Man, I saw your video today. I'm sorry, bro. That's got to be rough. Looked like water was up in the house about 2 to 3 feet. Yes, sir. Did you have flood insurance? Ripping Lips 36, what's going on? At least you had some insurance. I had 17 people in here a while ago and I caught fish and everybody left. But it is just now 5 o'clock on the East Coast. What? 1 o'clock on the West Coast. Some people are still working and stuff. Does anybody know who owns Whisker Seeker tackle? Ain't it though? I had the full beard, but it started itching too much. I said to hell with that. I just cut it off, went with the goatee. J&C, what's going on? You have to go back and watch the rerun. Right at the beginning, I hooked about a 5-pound channel cat. And then about the 16, 17 minute mark, I caught a 12-pound bowfin. Virginia, what's going on? But 2 fish in 30 minutes. That ain't too bad. Better than most of my videos. Batman. I still go back and watch that and laugh just as hard as I did the day he did it. Man, it's nice out here. John, tell Cassie it's like 72 degrees, breezy, short sleeve shirt, feels really nice. You got to sit in the shade or it gets a little bit warm. So I don't have to do jumping jacks. I think this bobber's stuck in a tree. Wind is blowing it like crazy and it ain't moving. Move it over and get it off of that. Irvin, was you on there when I caught the bowfin? All right, fish, come on now. I'll have to reposition baits. Been 15 minutes and I haven't got a bite. If this wasn't in the middle of town, it'd be a good place to bring a shotgun and dove hunt. There's doves flying everywhere. I'd like to have me about 30 of them, and stuff them with some jalapeno and cream cheese and wrap them in bacon and throw them on the grill. I'm talking about good. Virginia's supposed to dress up as Batman, or Virginia's supposed to get hold of Batman and tell him to go to Walmart and do a video. On the tight lines, Petey, I've got shad, gizzard shad, and on this great big old whisker seeker bobber right there, I've got live shiner on it. That's what I've caught both my fish on. Now the bowfin, I drug him up almost to where the bobber was a while ago when he got off, and I guess he was still hungry. That hook from that other rod didn't bother him enough and he went and grabbed the other one. But I know a guy that's caught bowfin out of here. It's about 8 pounds, and it had 4 hooks in its mouth. He didn't care. He was going to eat whatever got in his way. We'll give her another 10 minutes, and then if it don't get no bite, we'll reel everything in and readjust. I think tomorrow or Friday, I'm gonna go to a lake that's got a bunch of, that's stocked with channel cats and stuff, and do my official catfish bubblegum. Glenn, appreciate you stopping in, buddy. You know, there's a ditch that runs on the other side of this Virginia, and then there's a culvert, and when that ditch floods and runs back into the lake, all these fish come out of that ditch, which comes out of Panther Creek, which feeds into the Green River, which feeds into the Ohio. So there's no telling what you're going to catch in this lake. Jeremy Allen, appreciate it, brother. I noticed you probably just got in. It's caught 2 since I've been on. It's not an El Stan worthy video. I haven't caught like 10 of them yet, but we can fish this one. K&B, we can fish the one that's over on the other side. If the river's down, we'll go fish the Ohio River some too. Now that might be a turtle there. We'll see here in a minute if he takes it down. But we got several different spots we can hit. And who knows? I mean, in February, this thing could be 6 inches of ice. And I'll be able to fish anywhere. John Isabella, what's going on? All right, I say we move the rods, put them in a different spot. Let's see. Why we're not getting bites. That had a big old head on it too. Clean. And clean. No wonder we're not getting any bites. here. Cut up another shad. I'll get back to your comments here in a second unless y'all just talking to each other. I ain't throwing the mountain too far here. Try up a little bit closer. That seems to be where the fish are. The bobber's been up close to the bank each time it's got a bite. About 3 or 4 foot of water. This one I'm gonna put close to the bank, but way on out. $4.30. Let's see what happens. Now that they've all got bait on them anyway. One cast if you're still in here, man. Have a good one. Nice fish. Is that tonight, James? I'll be there, buddy. As long as I've got battery and if the fish quit biting. When I fish, I usually, if I catch a fish in an hour, I'm happy. Catch 2 fish in, less than 30 minutes, I'm ecstatic. It's been a good day already, so. you got some people on here talking about other people's videos and drama and stuff and faking different things. That's why I do the live feeds. Yeah, it's the same way with me, Petey. As long as I've got a line in the water, I'm happy, brother. I haven't got to fish all week. Different things going on. The baby's been sick, so I had to stay with her. Which I had a lot of fun there, too. I mean, she was sick, but not so sick that she didn't want to play. She's 3 years old, so. And I've still got a Barbie dollhouse and a bunch of naked Barbies laying around the floor. Because she's got to change her clothes every 5 seconds. I mean, we had a good time. Mom's had to use the truck because her van's in the shop, so I let her have the truck to use. And, well, I gave her truck back. Mine's been down for a while, so I've been driving her truck. So I had her today. I said, just take me and drop me off. Come back and pick me up later. I said, I can't stay in the house no more. I said, it's too nice. And I'm just not doing it. And I felt bad the last week not being able to get out and do anything. Fishing and stuff. But I mean, it's been raining and just nasty. I'm hoping about the time one of these things bends over, Chris Flores will come in. They're not available yet, as most of you know, but this Blue Cat rod from Muddy River Catfishing is absolutely freaking awesome. Don't get me wrong, I like my Big Cat Fever rods, but I would trade them both for more of the Blue Cat rods. If you use Big Cat Fever, hey, you got a good rod, great rod. It's got good backbone, strong. I just like the subtle differences in the flathead and catfish or Blue Cat rod. And that real subtle difference is in the last, couple inches in the handle. It makes me feel like I've got more support when I'm casting. Something, more to grab onto. It's got the ball end on the end of the flathead and the Blue Cat rods. All right, Spro, we need to catch another fish in here. Yeah, John, I mean, I don't know if I'm friends with you on Facebook. If not, look me up on Jim Catman Clark. And my daughter, I caught it on a live feed. We were sitting here in this spot. She caught a 22-pound channel cat. I've caught 27, 28-pound channels out of here. Bass, anywhere from 6-7 inches long to 8 pounds. I haven't fished for carp, but I've heard there is some monster carp in here too. Luckily, I haven't had any problems with turtles today. Irvin, I've caught 2 fish today. How many have you caught? Oh, that's right, none. You're driving. Unfortunately, I'm not working, or else I wouldn't be fishing either. Huh. School's out on Friday. So maybe if it's nice, me and K-Bud can get out here and fish a little bit Friday. I'll take her to the ditch. Let me get this off screen. is we have caught some monster fish out of that ditch that comes off the Ohio River when the river's up. And Friday and Saturday, it's supposed to be up about 37, 38 feet, so that ditch will be backing up into the fields. I took Scotty Hill down there one day, and when we got there, he just kind of looked like, really? I drove 2 hours to fish in a ditch, and we were there for about 35, 40 minutes, and he ended up catching one that was 27 pounds, a couple about 15 pounds, and a 10-pounder. So now anytime the ditch is on the rise and he's off, he's here. It seems like a lot more than 5 minutes has gone by since I casted these things out, but I guess I'm just anxious now because I caught those fish so quick earlier. I'm glad it ain't storming here, Virginia. I mean, it's just pretty bluebird skies. You got the little cirrus clouds that kind of look like feathers in the sky. And I mean, it's an awesome day here. Got this watch at Walmart, and it works with like the almanac and the sun phases and everything. And it's usually pretty right. And it said today is going to be a great day. Let's see here. Lunchtime I should have been here. But it's supposed to be getting good again around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Mom called in. Had to take it. But I don't even know what I was saying now. Lost track. There's a hump or something out there that bobber gets stopped on, where it's real shallow like. I'm gonna bring it in closer. Let it run that little trench. I guess when they dug this lake out, they pulled some of the dirt and stuff out on this end, and there's like a trench. It's about 6 foot deep out here, probably about 15 foot off the bank. Yeah, that's why I got these. Yeah, that's why I got these shiners, PD, is today having them live out there on this bobber floating around. I mean, like I said, there's some huge bass in this lake. I just don't bass fish very often. I mean, maybe 5 or 6 times a year. One, I don't have a boat to bass fish out of. Two, it's too hard to carry a camera around or my phone. I've got a GoPro, but I don't know how to edit that well yet. I guess I'll have to learn this weekend though, because I'm gonna let K-Bug take it with her on her eagle flight. All right, we need a fish to bend over something. Yeah, I think y'all are getting what we had here Patriot. Now we've got a kind of a northwesterly wind blowing in, pushing a cold front in today and tomorrow, and then it's supposed to warm back up next week, and we're supposed to have bad storms. It's going to go down to like 60 degrees and then back up to 90. Patriot, I'll see you tonight, buddy. Yeah, I like the topwater fishing. It's just, it'd probably do me good to get out and do some bass fishing around these lakes, the walking and everything. Build up my cardio. Gotta go back to the heart doctor tomorrow for some tests. Make sure everything's still looking good. There's something I haven't seen in a while. It's a green pond crane. And I don't know if we'll be able to zoom in on him or not. I haven't seen a little pond crane like that around here in years. Let's see here. He's right there at the tip of my finger. There he goes, flew off. Oh, it's good, Patriot, it's good. No turtles today. Catfish and bowfin. Waiting to see about a 6 or 7 pound bass take one of these shiners up here in the shallow, because I know they're in there. I was getting hit, but guess not. Ducks all over the place out here. The cooler it gets, there'll be more and more. The lake that's right over this way, on the other side of these houses and stuff, it stays covered up with ducks. Just like at other city park I go to. And they're wild ducks, they're not tame. I'm gonna try to see if I can find one of the farms next to it that's in the county, and I can shoot them as they're flying over. All right, Irvin, that shit's getting old, man. That's all you say anymore. See who else left in here? Sound off. Oh, getting a hit. See if he takes it. If he does, I'll flip it back around. I've seen just bend it over. Dave, I'm vaping on, it's called Legend Banana Cream. It's a veteran-owned company, and most of their, you hit it again. Most of their profits go to help, you know, like Wounded Warriors projects and stuff. I bet, Nolan, 12-hour shifts suck. You quit taking on it. I hear that. But what good's all that fishing gear sitting in the house if you can't use it? If you can get time off to use it. Yeah, John, I haven't had a cigarette since I had my heart attack in July. I've caught some big bullheads out of this lake too. Thanks, Irvin. It's all your fault. Damn turtle. Hadn't had no problems out of it until you start calling for them. It's a big one too. Thing's huge. Get him a little slacker if I get the next to get him up. I'm on a roll for the biggest. Down the lake. Turtles and both ends. Take a look at this son of a gun. Yeah, thanks, Irvin. A little late now though, buddy. This thing here is huge. I bet he weighs every bit of 30 pounds. If somebody was going to eat a turtle, this would be the one to do. Might have to get a knife. Let him keep that hook. my net. He is absolutely monstrous. Yeah, he is. I'll show you. I wear a size 10.5 shoe. Oh, he turned on me too fast. He ain't playing. John, that's a American snapping turtle, common snapping turtle. Woo! And they are mean. Going in the water. He don't even want to go back in the water. He knows he's bad. Trying to get him to go toward the water. There he goes. All right. It just cut out on me, said my battery's going dead, so I think I'm gonna end this stream. We've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. There you go, Irvin. I caught your turtle. I hope you're happy now. So, all right, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna kick back and relax and see if I can't catch some more catfish. If not, maybe another bowfin, who knows. Y'all have a good one. I'm Kentucky Catman. Appreciate you coming in. I'll catch y'all on the next cast. Y'all have a good one.